shirt. Wow, you got lots of nice shirts.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you have a chain on too?
Can show off a little bit of chest hair.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't exist, but okay.
Yeah, I know, right? I shave.
Oh my god.
Only sometimes. Can't have it too long. Don't want it sticking out. I trim.
Actually, that reminds
Zach,
me.
Control your body hair.
Yeah, that reminds me the one time you were here and I had my shirt off. You're like, do you ever shave your chest hair?
Well, yeah, also your shoulders, man.
Okay, get out here. Anyways.
Shave your shoulders.
On to the topic.
I would love you more.
On to the topic. Sheesh.
All right.
Not the topic of my relationship. Thank you very much.
Not the topic of your chest hair.
That neither. Please, let's move on. We're going to talk about sports and athletes this episode.
Yeah. Wait, we didn't do the clap, bitch.
We're past that. The episode has begun. Yeah. Yeah. We started talking about interesting things far too long ago, and your camera's going to run out of time if we restart.
That's true.
So we're going.
Okay. We're on a roll. Here we go.
Sports and athletes, as previously mentioned.
Yeah.
How did that come up again? We were talking about
stuff and things.
Oh yeah, and it was
I don't know, like what's a sport?
Yeah.
I think it was just like a random topic that you or I had.
Oh yeah,
question.
Okay. So
they were just like, hey, like what is a sport to you?
And I looked that
like
up.
Chess, is chess a sport, or is like football a sport? Like, well,
yeah, we don't know. But I did look up. I looked up definitions and I found something very interesting.
All right.
So I was like, let's just see what the definition of a sport is, and then we can kind of compare that to what we consider a sport, or whatever. So I googled it, and a sport is an athletic activity requiring a skill or physical prowess, basically physical like expertise. And so then I was like, okay, well, literally in the definition is athlete. What is that noise? Okay, anyways. So I
don't know. I heard that.
So then I was like,
it's a ghost.
What is the definition of athlete? Like, okay, let's look that up. Athlete is a person who is proficient in sports.
Wow. Okay.
So literally, to be an athlete, you have to do sports. But to do sports, you have to be an athlete. So it really didn't... I was looking for something a little deeper. But anyways.
I mean, my opinion on this is... Well, first, like, I don't care. But, like, to me, athlete has always been, like, athletic. You're physical.
Exercise.
Right? So, like, chess, like, competition is sport.
Well, that was another thing I kind of got
right.
into was, like, the sports began with just competition. Like, who can do this fastest?
Yes.
And then it evolved into games and
sport.
Like,
chess can be a sport.
Yeah.
Fishing can be a sport, but like a chess player, you know, where they have like a really strong mind, they might not be very physically.
Yeah, and I mean it's
literally equipped.
Literally in the definition is physical, but also requiring skill or physical. So then here's my next thing: if chess is considered a sport because it requires skill, are chess players athletes?
That's what they're thinking. Like esports are athletes.
But then again, like according to this, yeah, and according to this though, if you can define something as a sport, the people who play it are athletes. That's what this says. Basically, a person who is proficient at sport. So, like, if somehow you get Monopoly dubbed a sport, anybody who plays Monopoly is an athlete.
I can't say it because like this is a family show.
No, it's not. The amount of times you swear this is not a family show. You might as well say it at this point. I'll bleep out anything that bad.
I can't say it.
Okay. Well.
But like your mind went to Monopoly and my mind is just like
I know
in the gutter.
Yeah, okay. So anyway. Well, first of all, like if you had more to go on with like your opinion on what is sport, giver, but
not overly. Like it's just like like I said, like call yourself an athlete. Like it doesn't bother me. You want to be an esports athlete, like I'll call you an esports athlete. But like,
Yeah.
it's just always been like athletic to me is physical. So like, whereas like playing video games is very mental. Like it's not over. Like
I think that's very like your understanding of it or your perception is very traditional, and I'm with you on it. But like,
it is.
sport has been physical traditionally, but now, like with chess or video games or whatever, I think it has a lot to do with like just the following or the culture around it. So if 1 million people love video games, they'll what? I froze? Am I back?
No, well, sort of. Now it's poor connection. Anywho, yeah, like esports supposedly, and I heard this off some YouTuber, so I don't know if it's bullshit or not.
Uh-huh.
But it is the most viewed sporting event, or esports.
And that's what I mean. Like if people are gonna
like
watch
some dude
it, then
played Fortnite and he won a tournament of Fortnite and won $3 million or $3.5 million.
Oh my god!
From playing a video game and winning.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Right, like, and like that's. I don't. Yeah, that's like good for him. Like he probably like trained hard, like how played lots of video games.
Yeah.
But like, there's guys that have been like from preschool to college, like training their ass off to get into the NFL to make.
Yeah.
And they make more usually, but like.
But that's interesting because I'm glad you brought that up, because even like when we mentioned and kind of laughed at disc golf, like this guy who signed a $10 million contract, we're like, oh, for Frisbee?
Yeah,
but that's still
ridiculous.
That's still so much skill and physical practice. And whereas video games, yeah, like some guy could pick it up, just be good at it, play a couple games, and off you go. Probably not to make $3 million, but
yeah, but like there's guys that can pick up anything and be good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Right, like you get a physically fit athlete and he happens to be able to, like, he's been working out, but like just for fun, training and all this shit, but for some reason he can just jump crazy far.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's an Olympic, long jumper.
Yeah.
Like he didn't train for it for his whole life, but he's just got the skill that is needed. I don't know.
That's another thing I want to talk about, like kind of the basics and the complexity of certain sports. So you think of a lot of the Olympic sports, or I mean like the traditional ones, track and field, let's say. So like running, basic. Everybody runs. It's a sport. It's like such a basic human activity. Think of things like shot put, where it would have originated from like the cavemen being like, who can throw a rock farther, No. That's not... I know that's not where it came from, but...
Probably. Think about like hammer toss.
That's
whatever it's
cool.
Called.
Actually, have you ever seen a video of farmers golf?
Maybe.
I can't remember if it's like Norwegian or Irish or something.
Yeah, explain it. I've probably
seen it.
I've seen lots of like Celtic things.
It's a big weight, not a big weight. It's like the size of a potato, a weight on the end of a stick, super flexible, like fiberglass stick. And this guy like whips it around his head.
Oh yeah.
And he swings it, and it actually rides on a little metal ramp, and it comes up and it hits this puck, and it fires this thing like 300 meters, they said.
Yeah.
But then there's a second part to the game where the opposing team is out in the field watching this stone come flying at them, 300 meters a second, whatever. And their objective is just to make contact with it with these paddles before it touches the ground. Because if they can make contact, knock it down, then it doesn't count. That's gnarly, dude.
I've seen that. I haven't seen that part of it, but I've seen the guys like wind this thing up, and it's just like, they got it. They bring it all the way back around, and it's like out in front of them again.
It like whips out in front.
Yeah. And then they like do a big spinny thing because they don't want their pole to snap.
Yeah, then their follow through is like a triple 360 so that it doesn't whip themselves.
Well, like think about like timber toss. Caber toss? What is it?
Which one is that?
Timber. I think it's caber. The big log, and they toss the big log in the air, and it has to do.
Oh,
you don't know?
Yeah. I read you now.
I think it's caber. Anyways, yeah, like you're just dudes throwing trees, like dudes and chicks just throwing a tree.
Yeah.
And it has to I think it has to do. Like it has to land on the top and
end.
fall away. Like it can't fall back.
Yeah.
And you're going for distance.
I've got a couple points to make, but I should continue my other one first. So, track and field, basic sports. But then you think about something like hockey, which I'll touch on later too. But think about hockey like as an alien touches down and he's watching a hockey stadium. There's thousands of fans packed in this arena where dudes purposely go slipping around on ice with sticks, all chasing after
with blades on their feet. Yeah.
All chasing after a little puck, trying to whack it into a net past another dude who's trying to stop it. Like, just zoom out of everything you know and think about how wild that idea is.
Just perspective. Look at it. Yeah, change your perspective on it.
Like, what a complex idea for someone to come up with. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely. There's this book, and it's like this. It's a kid's book. I think it might even be a picture book. I don't know. That was my kind of thing. Picture books. Love picture books. Anyways, it was about this kid who got kidnapped by pirates or something.
I remember that.
And then he taught the pirates how to play hockey, and they were literally tying knives to their
swords
boots and
knives
stuff.
to their boots.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the book, but that was a good book. It's my favorite.
My other point that I wanted to get onto when you're talking about the timber toss or whatever.
Caber.
Yeah.
I think.
Sure. Was have you ever seen the Still, like the chainsaw brand, Still Timber Sports?
Yeah.
They do they do chainsaw stuff, but when they do the axe stuff where they basically take traditional lumberjack activities and turn them into a race, that is so cool.
That is, yeah.
And I mean,
that's definitely a Scrooge TV show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I can't remember what they call it. I think it's called.
They have so many weird things on TV now. And we always just learn about them when we go over there.
Yeah. I think it's called Springboard, and it's the one where they chop a notch into the tree, stick a board in, and then stand on that board. Holy, that would be gnarly, man.
And they
and those dudes are big
up to the top of the tree.
Yeah, and they fall to the top of it.
Yeah, and they get up there quick.
I know, it's unreal.
But that's how they used to do it.
Yeah, it's traditional lumberjack stuff.
Also, we're getting way off topic.
No, we're on sports.
But
you're taking us off topic.
I am.
Okay, hit
me. The pictures of the dudes way back before motorized chainsaws with their hand saws cutting through the cedar and the redwood trees and stuff. Trees big enough to drive a car through, hollow it out, drive a car through, and guys with hand sawing this shit down.
Yep.
That's, oh dude,
that's bizarre.
You better have been getting paid, otherwise what the hell were you doing?
I'm sure they were getting paid, but it was probably 6 cents an hour.
Yeah, I mean that's better than 2 working at the first ever McDonald's. I wonder how much. Never mind, that's way off topic.
Yeah, okay, well, to get back on topic, we kind of talked about what's a sport. Yeah, okay. Well, I just want to bring up some cool things that I found about sports that used to be in the Olympics and are no longer. Because, well, briefly before that, this came from all the new sports that I've been seeing that are becoming part of the Olympics. So brand new would have been Tokyo 2020, but it's Tokyo 2021 now. They've got skateboarding, sport climbing, which is speed climbing up this rock face.
That's also wild.
Break dancing, and something else. I know. I was kind of dancing. I mean, dancing's a sport.
Well, no,
I'll give it to them, but Olympics.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about breakdancing.
So then we go back to
Better be cool.
Better be cool.
Oh, surfing. You forgot surfing.
Oh, and they're adding surfing. Yeah, I forgot surfing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My other point on dancing or breakdancing is like, if you're gonna make breakdancing part of the Olympics, think about all the people who do like ballet or whatever other
Like
kind of dancing,
contemporary.
and who are just like, what? Why am I not in the Olympics? You know?
Oh yeah. Did
But
that? That's. Are you sure?
Yeah, dude, read it. It's in the. It's literally part of the list: skateboarding, surfing, free climbing, and breakdancing. Actually, they call it breaking. I don't know why they cut off dancing.
It's gonna be like crumping. There's gonna...
Okay, so sports that used to be part of the Olympics, mainly like early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
So polo, like on the horseback, whacking sticks at each other.
Yeah.
That one got ex-nayed 1900.
Really?
Yep. Used to be in the Olympics.
That's still like a
no longer.
big thing.
Then
And all the European
was
white people.
There were some wild ones on here that I could not even believe are actually sports, let alone in the Olympics. So I read this one before I read it, and I kind of accepted it before I got into the whole thing, because I read equestrian vaulting. And I was like, I thought that was still in the Olympics. Like horse jumping, run around. Then I saw the picture. Nah, they line up like 8 or 9 horses and dudes jump over them. There's like a little springboard and they have to like front flip. And of course, as with all gymnastics, there's guys who are like, whoa, cleared it. Then there's the guy who like face plants into the first horse and like falls on his ass. It's the weirdest sport ever.
Dude, what? How? Like, yo, guys, let's line up as many horses and
it was
do
like
a flip over.
I don't know.
Like, what's going on?
So that was 1920, last year that the Olympics saw that sport. But that just makes me think of like Evel Knievel. Like that's literally where he got his idea was. Let's line up buses instead, and I'll jump it with my dirt bike, not jump over horses. But
it's like they were probably like 1920 came around, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, man, we're gonna go jump some horses, and they're like doing them. And then there's probably like that one dude that's just sitting there like, how about instead of jumping horses, the horses jump something? And then they're like, oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Then I came across some weird ones that I did not think would have ever been in the Olympics. These are like kindergarten sports. Not really, but like elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Rope climbing and tug of war.
Yeah, that was like in movies, like about like back in the day in like gym class, you like had to like climb the rope and like tug.
That's because it was Olympic sport and they were trying to train you.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rope climbing actually was in the Olympics since 1896.
See, but like 1896, I could see that being like a task.
And it went all the way up
gotta...
until 1932 when they needed all the people who were good at rope climbing in the war. So they just took them out, put them in military camp instead.
Yeah, sure. Because 1932, there was a war.
They were prepping for World War II. They saw it coming.
They knew it was coming in 1940 something.
Tug of war lasted until 1922.
Wow.
Tug of war in the Olympics. Okay,
think about this.
Yeah.
When would you say you were in your peak physical condition? Because we all know you're not right now.
Well, yeah, I'm not in peak physical condition, but definitely like grade 11, probably actually before that, before my knee injury.
Before the knee surgery?
So like, it wasn't surgery, but yeah, so like grade 9. I was just fit, I was lean.
Grade 9, Zach.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 1896. You making the Olympics?
Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Really? For what? Running?
First off, like 1896, everyone was short. right?
Okay.
If you were like over 6 feet, you're like a giant. Now, like majority of people are over, not majority, but there's,
Well,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Dude,
Yeah.
I work with this guy. He's 6'10". He's huge. Anyways,
Holy.
so like, yeah, people are shorter. People are, you know, they're fit because they're like labor jobs. But if they're not doing labor jobs, like a
Right.
professional athlete, I don't think was a big thing.
Well, that's true. Yeah, they weren't like
Right?
year round.
They weren't getting. You weren't getting paid a ton of money by endorsements and all this, right? So it was if you were, you know, Farmer Joe who's lifting bales all day, goes into like shot put because he's,
and wins.
you know, strong, yeah, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like I think you put yourself back in like a time like that with like your current self, or your peak physical self.
Yeah.
You're making the Nike athletic team. Yo, also why did swimmers wear like the one piece, like the striped one piece, but like it was shorts?
No idea.
Like the dudes on the beach.
Yeah, don't know.
What a bad fashion move, man.
Well, there's a lot of those. So tandem cycling was also a thing. You know, like in the Velodrome where they go in.
Dude.
So there's tandems.
They need to bring that back.
That would be sick.
They need to bring that
I was thinking
back.
about that.
Dude, that would be epic.
That lasted.
Just like two dudes just going.
Yeah. That lasted till 1968.
Dude.
And my favorite one of all.
Email the Olympic people.
Oh my god.
Okay, favorite one of all.
1988, Calgary Winter Olympics. This is a demo sport, so it's not officially a medal sport. It's just a demo sport. And leave it to Canada for this to be their demo sport. Ski ballet. And I watched some videos of it, dude. One, it's kind of goofy, but two, it's freaking cool. So
yo, they like doing like they like sticking their poles in the ground, like doing flips and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I think I seen a video like that.
But
yeah.
then there's like the lower level guys who literally just kind of like do a turn, kneel down, and do like this, and that's it. But they had 2 minutes on this like gradually sloped hill to just like spin around. And yeah, some guys were like flipping over their poles and stuff, and like they're doing crazy stuff. But just think about that, ski ballet, and that's what they called it.
My goodness.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Wild. Ridiculous. I was gonna prepare a quote for today. We're at 24 minutes.
All right, give her.
But instead, I decided to hit us with 3 of like the most core facts of sport as we know it. Yeah, you're not satisfied, but we're switching it up.
I don't know what you mean, so
okay, well, here we go.
Shoot.
The oldest sport in history ever recorded, everybody can guess it or guess back to it, is like that's what they think is the oldest sport. Take a guess. Either take a guess at what the sport is or take a guess at what year it was originated in.
Okay, no, I got this. Oldest sport.
Yeah.
Can I get track and field event?
No, not a track and field event.
Okay. And do you consider hunting a sport?
No, it's not hunting.
Okay, so I'm going to say the sport was archery 1485.
No.
Oh, shit.
No, dude. You'll be blown away by this. Okay.
Yo, what should I have been like the ABC or whatever it's called?
Yeah, BC. Like.
Oh shit. Okay, wait, no, I'll restart. Rock throwing 4092 ABC.
You can't have all of them in there. All the letters.
BC?
How many? What? 40 something?
Yeah, 9042.
9042. 9042.
BC.
Okay. Well, first of all,
I don't know. What's how? Okay, wait. What is BC?
Before Christ.
So is this like how many years? So Christ is 0?
Yeah, I don't know how all that works, but yeah, technically, Christ is 0.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say 492.
492. Okay, so
Rock throwing.
you're closer on the year than you are the
really?
sport. But it's
Okay, wow.
3000 BC.
Okay.
No, okay. And the sport is actually wrestling.
Oh shit, eh?
So I was kind of blown away by this, but it's like
that's pretty
100% obvious. Any source you check, they say oldest sport wrestling. There's like cave drawings of it. Apparently that was the first recorded sport in history. Then,
yeah.
moving on, this is why your 1400 guess is so off, is because the very first ancient Olympics, like the first version of them, ancient Olympics, took place in 776 BC.
What wasn't like wasn't it like, I thought it was like the Greeks or something that started the
Olympics.
Yeah, were they around that long ago?
And that was what's called the ancient Olympics. Yeah, dude.
Oh. I don't know, dude. I have no idea about this.
No,
shit.
neither do I. As I'm thinking about it, I'm
ago.
like, wait a second. When was Rome in that built? Like before Christ or after Christ? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely before Christ. Is Atlantis a real place?
We're getting way off topic. Yes, Atlantis is a real place. Go dedicate your life to finding it.
Welcome to my mind.
Yeah.
That's how
Okay.
I can't ever focus on shit.
Final fact of
like
the episode.
Squirrel.
Yeah, thank you. This one's gonna blow you away.
Mm-hmm.
Final fact. The first recorded hockey game. Take a guess at the year.
Is it BC?
I'm not telling you. Could be 1400, could be 1900, could be BC.
Okay,
could be...
first recorded hockey game.
But not in obviously not the traditional sense, like skating on ice with goalies, and like hockey originated.
Okay. Christopher Columbus didn't come to Canada until like sometime, I don't know when.
18 something? 18?
Yeah.
92? 42?
And
I don't
then
know.
so then they were like, there was lacrosse.
Before hockey?
Yeah, there's definitely lacrosse before hockey.
Well,
dude, that's what like first that is a Canadian national sport or whatever it's called.
lacrosse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, I know. But
Yeah,
the First Nations played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
So
their
like
own
that was
take
obviously
on...
before. That was before hockey, but like whether or not it was recorded before hockey. I thought hockey was made in Canada.
Let me just take
Dude,
it way back here.
Don't ruin this for Canadians.
I'm not going to ruin it
hate
for
you.
Canadians. So you're on a bit of a different track because you're probably still thinking about traditional hockey. Because Columbus 1800s.
But what do you mean hockey?
I'm just
like
saying.
A dude
I'm just saying.
In boots on ice with a pole? Like, what do you mean?
No. First of all, don't get so upset because I'm just...
There's a lot of bombs in this one.
Yeah. The article I read said, the game of hockey.
Alright, so the game of guy on ice with stick.
There was no ice. I told you that in the beginning.
We're playing floor hockey?
Sure. Ball hockey, whatever.
That's not hockey. That's field hockey, probably.
Okay. Here's... hockey in the sense that, like, guys with sticks trying to whack a ball into a goal is the essence of hockey, Jake. Forget the ice. Okay?
Gotcha.
600 BC. So,
Dude.
no, Canadians didn't make it.
Yeah, they did, though.
But I think they
traditional hockey.
modernized it, yeah, to what we know as, like, ice hockey. 100% that could have been
I was
Canadian.
going to say, was there even ice back then? But, like, they had the Ice Age and
yeah.
stuff, so, yeah.
And when hockey was first originated, again, there's, like, cave drawings of it and stuff, but they called it shinty.
Oh. Probably because it kept getting whacked in the shin.
Probably, yeah.
My shin!
But then, consider this. Hockey starts out as, like, caveman whacking sticks at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I don't know if this is actually in every game now or if it's still just a concept, but they have pucks with built-in, like, trackers that track where it is on the ice, but also track the shot speed and, like...
Yeah, they kind of played with that, but I don't think the players really liked it. They said
Yeah.
they could feel the difference in the pucks.
But just
so.
consider that. Like, that's the evolution of sport right there.
Yeah.
Is how crazy that is.
Oh, I thought they were trying to do that with baseballs too, but I don't think that
Probably.
worked.
Yeah. I feel like having
They just get
technology
fucking
in a
whacked
high
over.
velocity, like high impact object is just hard to do.
Yeah, just try and like just set something. You know, they could just
Yeah.
they'll figure out a way.
They'll figure it out. I mean, if we want to get into technology in sport, I guess it's motorsport.
Okay,
but
we're probably like way
we're,
over.
We're way
yeah.
over, yeah. But Formula
I'm
One,
just gonna be like,
yeah, that's how you always. I'm gonna use that frame.
you can't. My camera's probably dead.
Ah,
but you
yeah,
can
that's
try.
right. That's right. Dang it. Formula One and the technology that's in that sport,
Yeah, wild.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right.
Okay,
let's
we're way
wrap it
over
up.
time. We're way over time. Don't forget, everybody, check us out on the Instagram. We will see you next week. Don't forget, cross your T's. I mean,
Dot your I's.
that's the right one.
We did good, eh? I didn't even realize that. I said dot your eyes.
It was supposed to be. Don't forget to dot your T's.
And cross your eyes.
There we go. See you later.